Hi, my name is Scotty Edler, and I'm an adjunct instructor of history at Southern New Hampshire University. When looking at strategies that positively impact the learning environment of my students, one very important thing is to have a personal relationship with students. As instructors, we are subject experts, and we are here to teach, but we are also here to encourage. Prior to the semester, I send each student a personal email. I welcome them, I introduce myself, I introduce the course, explain the topic, and point to important information with the orientation materials, the first week materials, so that my students can get a jump start looking and planning out their first week. So they're not just thrown head first into the deep end of the pool when it comes to the coursework. Every week on Monday, I do my weekly letter. I welcome each student to the week. I give a personal introduction where I talk about the things that are going on in my life. I might talk about my weekend and maybe special events that I have. Maybe maybe I went to a Mardi Gras parade, or maybe we went out of town for the weekend. And then I always ask at the very end of that introductory paragraph, did y'all do anything interesting this weekend? And if so, I'd like to hear about it, just to give that extra personal touch to let the students know that yes, I am interested in what you're doing, what is your life like, and just to kind of create another way of having a connection with that student. At the middle of the semester, I do midterm letters, usually around Wednesday of week 5. For those students that are passing, I like to email them and congratulate them on their hard work, tell them how proud I am of them, and I encourage them to keep up that level of work, to not take the foot off the gas pedal so that they can finish strong. For those people that I'm concerned about, very first thing is I like to tell them what they're doing well, to give them a little bit of encouragement, and then I like to convey my concerns. What are they doing wrong? What kind of issues they need to address, how they can fix these issues, give them some examples, or maybe point them to materials like, say, citation guides to help them focus and get the necessary skills to overcome their deficiencies. I also like to reassure them here in week 5 that we have time to fix the situation. We have time to correct the issues, and that not all is lost. To turn over a new leaf, make up whatever assignments you're missing, and if there's any kind of issues, I always ask that they contact me. I offer for them to reach out to me. Also, during week 5, I do midterm appointments where I set aside half-hour slots Monday through Friday, with a few slots on Saturday and Sunday, where students can actually give me a call, either by telephone or through Skype. I find this is a very good way of creating a connection and really creating a positive learning environment, because they can see me, they can talk to me. I'm not some name behind a computer screen. I'm actually a physical person. I ask them to give me any questions or concerns they might have, or sometimes we just shoot the breeze. They want to talk about my expertise, or maybe they're doing a project in another course, but I'm a subject expert in that course as well. Maybe they just want to pick my brain about a paper that they're working on, not necessarily in my class, but in another faculty member's class. Finally, at the very end of the semester, I like to do a final letter, a goodbye letter. Usually this is sent on Monday or Tuesday of the week after the final project is due. I say goodbye to my students. I like to let them know, pass, fail, A, B, C, D, that it was a pleasure having them in class. I also offer them assistance. A lot of students, I'll tell them, if you need a letter of recommendation for graduate school or references for a job, I'll give them my information, let them know that I am available for them in case they need me. This is what I feel is probably one of the most important strategies that you can implement to create a positive learning environment here at Southern New Hampshire University.